Right? I can't take it anymore. I literally can't. And I don't think I can really sit down and pretend that this game is more fun than it is, because recently it has just been going downhill. So this game has a lot of problems with it right now, and it is almost unplayable. So as you guys know, Pokemon Unite has added 2 legendary Pokemon, Zacian and Mewtwo, both of which are incredibly broken. None of these Pokemon require skill, and Zacian actually made me quit the game for a couple months. Recently I returned to see they added Mewtwo, so I got back into Unite thinking things would change, and they have not. And it's funny because you get used to dealing with one annoying thing, you're like, oh, that's bearable, I can deal with it, and then they add another. Mewtwo is the most annoying Pokemon to go against and only requires half your attention. You can literally watch TV, cook dinner while you play Mewtwo because you don't need to do much, you just click a button, you spam enemies. And Zacian can do whatever he wants. He can push up the goals and just kill you at level 4 or 5 because he has a broken ability at the start of the game. But you know, it's his weakness, Pokemon Unite states. Giving him the sword that literally gives him a damage boost and ability changes that give him an advantage. Oh, it's a weakness that they added to balance out the game, you know. So every game I've played has had a Mewtwo on the enemy team, and every game has been an absolute pain because Mewtwo is not fun to play against. The Mewtwo Y variant is the specific version I've been going against, and it's just spam. This Pokemon just follows you around holding attack and can fire orbs that deal 1300 damage. Half my games have been me playing a defender, and I get shredded in seconds. Now if this Slowbro I'm playing with 5 or 6 stacks on Cookie gets deleted in 5 seconds, imagine my teammates who are squishier. It makes no sense. Now I've been playing Unite since release. I brought a Switch just so I could play the beta, and I was so excited to begin my journey on this game as a Unite creator. The game was fresh and fun, the Pokemon roster was simple and not filled with overly OP Pokemon. Sure, there was a meta like Greninja, Talon, or Zeraora, but even these Pokemon could be countered with a good team. The game was balanced. But now Unite has added legendary Pokemon, and they plan on adding even more. Their goal being to make these Pokemon beginner friendly and the captains of the team. Let me translate that. They want to add legendary Pokemon so that you can 1v5 the whole enemy team in their goals. It makes no sense. It's so frustrating because Unite has so much potential, and I watched this game grow into the mess it is now. Like, some of us just want to have fun playing our favorite Pokemon. We want to play Azumarill, Goodra, Greninja, and some people want to play Serena. But we can't even enjoy our favorite Pokemons because the game is one-sided due to legendary Pokemon like Mewtwo. And Pokemon Unite doesn't care. They made this clear in their letter from the producer. In this letter, they stated that they understand the frustration everyone is having to deal with the legendary Pokemon. They understand everyone's grievances. They understand everything people are saying, and they don't care. They're going to continue to add legendary Pokemon because that's their goal and that's what they want to do. They're saying that legendary Pokemon are supposed to be the captains of the team. They're going to be beginner friendly, and they're just going to make the game great somehow because you can walk around with the super OP Pokemon and just kill everybody. And it's crazy because it's like the Unite team doesn't realize that this game is team-based. It's a team-based game, so you should balance these characters to where they do enough damage to where they're not overly strong, that they have enough damage to contribute to the rest of the team, not that to where they have all the damage and they could just fight by themselves. This is a team-based game. Legendary Pokemon shouldn't be super OP like that. They shouldn't be able to 1v3, 1v5. It's team-based. It takes a team effort. But when you throw in a Mewtwo or a Zacian who can do more damage than the whole team, and then you also have their teammates doing damage, it makes it impossible to play because this Mewtwo is already doing like 5,000 damage with like a single hit, and then the rest of their team just comes in and they're CCing you. You got Mamo jumping on you. You got Pikachu using his freaking stun and stunning you, and then Mewtwo just finishes you off. You don't need them there, but it just makes it harder because they're showing up to help their Mewtwo. So it's just the fact of having, you know, Mewtwo who's already super OP, and then they also have a whole team, and it doesn't make sense because there's a lot of CC in this game. Today I went against a lot of Mamo and Ninetales, and then they also had Mewtwo. Now, if you guys played against Ninetales and Mamo, you already know they're the most 2 annoying characters to go against on the opposite team. Mamo and Ninetales can basically stun lock you, and then Mewtwo can just show up and finish you off, or they can kill you themselves. They do so much damage and they do so much CC. You're already half dead. And then they also have, Mewtwo or Zacian on their team, and it makes no sense. This is a team-based game, Unite, so you don't have to make these captains of the team super OP. They're a part of the team. They should do equal amount of damage. No one should have more damage than someone else. They have their team to help them. Why do you have to make them so strong? The next thing I want to talk about is the new aimbot meta, is what I'm calling it. And it's literally every new character has a point and click move that is a sure hit and does way too much damage. Inteleon has killed me with a single liquidation that does 5,000 damage. Mewtwo can sure hit with both Side Strike and Future Sight. He can yeet his orbs from Side Strike across the map. What happened to requiring skill with these moves? Can Gardevoir lock onto you with Moonblast? Can Greninja yeet Shuriken that lock onto you? No. So why are new Pokemon being created like this? It requires no skill. Maybe liquidation should not be a sure hit. Maybe you should have to actually aim, because why would I use Snipe Shot when I can lock on with the liquidation that follows you even if you run away across the map? But yeah, that's currently where my frustrations are in the game, and I could go on and on about solo queue, the same map we had for 2 years, matchmaking, overpriced licenses, and so much more, but I'm too tired of this game to ramble on. So I might take a break from Unite. It is just difficult to make content in its current state. I might return when Miscardo drop and Mimikyu and all the other Pokemon, but other than that, I'm quite done with this headache. In the future, I might choose a different game to make content on. I might come back to Unite and make content on that. But right now, like I said, it's just too frustrating to make content on it when you're trying to play like Blastoise and show off like this certain move combo or held items, and you can't even do that because Mewtwo's showing up and he's going to do 1300 damage every hit. Anyway, I hope you guys have had an awesome day, and if you are in the path of the hurricane like me, please stay safe. I'm so thankful for all your support, and I hope you all have more fun with Unite than me, and I will see you guys next video.